This is a story about one man who's never given a chance to fight for the country he loves because of his illness or disability, I should say. But one day, a, a scientist sees the potential in him, not because of his strength, but because of his heart. His name is Sora Rogers. There's a lot of potential in him, as he's going to be named Captain America. Hi, my name is Narisaki Fade in Kentucky.
I'm Phineas TS.
And welcome to the MCU anime/video game version of the podcast. I say that because the first superhero, ironically, is not an anime character. It's Sora from Kingdom Hearts. So how should we start? Should we start with the present time with a bunch of Shield agents?
With the Red Skull getting the Tesseract.
Yeah.
You just imagine Lloyd delivering these lines.
Yep. It's been a long time since I've seen it, so I forget.
We have Xander Skull.
Say that again, I'm sorry.
I said we have Xehanort as the Red Skull.
Yep. And it's going to be Lloyd Xehanort, not Ansem. Lloyd.
Gonna be what?
It's gonna be Lloyd. It's gonna be Xehanort, not Ansem or Xemnas. He goes to a church and then he says, after he was tearing down a village, he says, "I cannot help you," said the church keep, "but you could help. Maybe you could help your village. You have some friends, some grandchildren, perhaps. I no need for them to die." And then he says, "It's not for the eyes of ordinary men." Exactly. Give the order, open fire. Then he said, "You cannot control the power you hold. You will burn." "I already have." And he shoots him as it gets to. Meanwhile, in New York, it's the year 1942. We see someone reading a newspaper. Boy, a lot of guys getting killed over there. Rogers, Sora. Does that make you?
What do you think about Jordan? Nope. And he's more scrawny than he usually is.
Yeah. Let's just say he looks like KH1 Sora, because Sora was scrawny.
I feel like he's scrawny in each game, honestly.
Yeah, that's true. Imagine. We'll get to that when we get there. But first, he gets to examine. What did your father die of? Mustard gas.
101st. Hoping to be assigned there. You'd be eligible on your asthma alone. Just give me a chance. I am. And he gets rejected.
Yeah. And he gets all sad. And then he goes to the theater to watch World War II
commercials.
Yeah. Then he says, "Who cares? Play the movie."
Start the cartoon. Start the cartoon. Hey, you want to shut up?
You know who would be the perfect guy?
Biff Tannen.
Yeah, that'd be. I was gonna say, a One Piece character. Biff can work.
I was just joking about that, honestly.
Oh. Yeah. Anyways, Sora says, "Hey, shut up. Be respectful." And then he takes Sora out and said, beats him up and said, "You don't know when to quit." He said, "I can
I can do this all day.
And then he hears, "Hey, pick on someone else on your side." Then he hop. Then he gets punched. It was Riku.
Kicks him in the ass and goes away. Now, what is this? Seriously, Jersey?
Yeah, you get your orders? Yep, the 107th. Sergeant Riku Barnes.
Riku Barnes.
Shipping up for England first thing I should be going. Come on, man, it's my last night. Why did you get cleaned up? Why? Where are we going? The future. And they're at Elric Expo. Or I know it's not his last name, but we'll still call him. Because Elric was their mom's last name, right? Edwards. Hello?
Okay.
You there? Oh, okay. Anyway, he said, "I don't see what the problem is. You're about to be the last eligible man on Earth. You know there's like 300 million women. Well, I'd settle for just one. Good thing I took care of the girls are Shion and Namine. Did tell her about me, only the good stuff." And then they hear, ladies and ladies.
Hey, which one goes with who?
I think Riku would go with Nominate. And out comes Van. I could never pronounce his name.
Hohenheim.
Fulhamheim.
Hohenheim.
Yeah. Yep. I love you, Van. And he said, "Ladies and gentlemen, what if I told you in a few years your automobile won't have to touch the ground? Thanks. With the Elric gravity technology, you'll be able to do just that." Did I say a few that the car
I did
break?
say a few years.
Yeah. And Riku laughed and said, and he said, "What do you say we treat the girls?" And he, well, and he sees Sora left, and after that he looks for him and he, "Come on, are you gonna go dance?" And he said, "You'll go ahead. I'll catch up with you. You're really gonna try to do this?" "Well, I'm gonna try my
Sora.
Sora from Kentucky. They'll catch you, or worse, they'll actually take you. Look, I know you don't think it's war, Sora. I know. What do you gotta learn? Just Riku. They're men laying down their lives. I got no right to do anything less than them. That's what you don't understand. This isn't about me, right? Because you have nothing to prove." And they hear Nominee say, "Riku, are we going dancing?" "Yeah, we are."
Yes, we are.
And then he said, "Don't do anything stupid until I get back."
Yeah, we don't stupid with you.
I love that they called it back in the end game.
Yeah.
He said, "Be careful. Don't win the war until I get there." And then he goes to the examination.
And some Erskine.
Yep. Then he said,
Where is the little man from? From Paramos? Jersey?
Yeah, I think thought he was gonna go to jail at first. Then Ansem came. And then he said, "Do you want to kill some Nazis?" "Excuse me?"
Oh, totally. I sound like bullies. No, it's the 5 tribes I'm interested in.
Yeah, I don't. Well, there's so many big men fighting this war. Right now, we need a little guy. I could offer you a chance, Orange. I'll take it. Good. So where's the little
Where is
guy
the little
from?
guy from? Queens.
Actually, I thought he was from Brooklyn.
No, it's Brooklyn. Yeah, Peter's from Queens.
Yeah.
I get them mixed up.
Yeah. Congratulations, soldier. And meanwhile, we see Xehanort.
Arnim Zola.
Yep. I couldn't think of any other body to play Zola, so it's going to be Zola.
Okay.
My machine requires the most delicate. Forget. Or I've got to get a better idea. It could be Zenmus.
I don't see him being short and weaselly. If anyone, I think Evan would be better.
Who?
Evan.
Yeah, Evan. How about Evan or Vexen? Which was
the same person?
Yeah, Vexen. That's even better. With that artifact, I may not work up as they were working on the.
Prince will just jam it up.
Yeah, Stephen Prince doesn't.
Actually, his first name is Derek.
Derek, I forgot his first name. Derek Stephen Prince will do an amazing job here. He said, "Dr. Vexen, this will change the war as they were using the Tesseract."
Was there something you wanted?
Later, at a training exercise, we hear a young, beautiful woman with red hair. "Attention, comrades! I am Agent
Kyrie Carter.
I supervise all operations." And what's with the accent, Queen? I thought I was signed up for the U.S. Army. What's your name, soldier? Bellamy. I was thinking Bellamy would be. Step forward, Bellamy. Put your foot forward. You gonna wrestle? Because I know good views. And Kyrie gives a rolled her eyes and punched him. And said, "Well, don't want to mess with that chick." Sora was turned on.
Yeah.
Any version of Kyrie he would fall in love with. Then we hear Tommy Lee Jones as Colonel Phillips. Yep. I can't see anybody else but him. Thank you, everybody. Let's go get your ass up the dirt. General Patton said wars are fought with weapons, but they are won by men. We are going to win this war, but we has the best men, as he looks at Sora. Because we're going to get better, much. And they did the training montage.
Oh, Rogers! You don't know he's got that flying all this time. Then Sora uses his mind.
Yeah,
gets the flyband hook in the one piece of it.
Yeah. And then we had I believe next is the grenades scene.
Yeah, with Ansem talking to what's the colonel's name? I forget.
Colonel Phillips. He said, "You're not really thinking about picking Rogers, are you?"
Okay.
Yep.
They've been taking Rogers, are you? Yeah, how long it took. I was thinking, yes, I'm well aware of your plight, but I'm looking for signs that are not physical. You can take cards. Oh, so he's a bully. You don't win war with kindness. You win with guts. He tosses a grenade. Oh, grenade! Then Sora dives on it.
Yeah. And then he says, "Is this part of the test?"
He's still scrawny.
I just love Tommy Lee Jones. One of my favorite actors. Yeah. Later on, Ansem visits Sora and says, "Can't sleep?" "Yeah." Two. Can I ask you a question? Just one. Why me? Why'd you pick me? I suppose the question matters. This is. And he holds a liquor bottle. So this is from Augsburg, my city. So many people forget the country the first Nazi invaded was their own. After the last war, my people struggled. They felt weak. Then Hitler comes along, and then he said, "You will make us strong." Well, I am not yours. So he set the head of Hydra. Xehanort
Hydra?
Schmidt is. Yeah, they're an evil Nazi organization. They have a scientist by the name of Xehanort Schmidt. Schmidt was one of my partners, but but would but after I left and he stayed. He and Hitler shared a passion for power. Hitler uses his fantasy to inspire his followers, but for Xehanort, it's not fantasy. For him, it's real. He was he believed the great power left here by the gods Minato and Kushina, wanting to be a superior man. Did it make him stronger? Yes, but there were other effects. The serum was not ready, but more the man the serum amplifies everything inside, so good
Good
becomes great.
became great. Bad became worse.
That's why you were chosen, because a strong man knows with all his life may lose respect for that power, but a weak man knows the value of strength and no compassion. And Sora's like, thanks. I think. Hey, then then he gives Sora a glass and says, whatever happens tomorrow.
Look, you have prestige tomorrow. No liquids.
Whatever happens tomorrow, you must
I don't
promise
have
me
prestige
one thing.
tomorrow. Look at that.
You must not be a perfect soldier, but a good man. And he said, to the little guys. And he said, what am I doing? You have procedure tomorrow. No fluids. Yeah, we'll drink after.
No fluids. I don't have prestige tomorrow. Oh, look at that.
And Sora just laughed.
Maybe we have an extra scene here where Ansem has like a backup vials of the super soldier serum, but he gives it to some trustworthy people to hide it for
Yeah,
later.
yeah,
We have a
foreshadowing.
little thing with a certain someone later.
Yeah, we won't say yet.
So the next day comes and they're back in New York.
Yeah, and Sora
We kept
says,
over to Hydra where they found Ansem.
yeah. And Sora says, I got beat up in that alley. And then behind that diner. Do you have. Why don't you run away? Asked Kyrie. You start running, they'll never stop. You stand up, push back. They can't say no forever, right? Well, I know what Little's like. Well, I just don't know why you want to join the army if you're a beautiful. I mean, a beautiful. Or not, you're beautiful, but you don't know how to talk with women, do you? I think this is the longest conversation I had with. Women aren't exactly lining up to dance with a guy like me.
I get step on.
Yeah. Well, you must. Well, asking a woman doesn't always seem so terrifying. Past few years, it doesn't seem to matter. I figured I'd wait. For what? The right partner. And they go to a.
Everything that was kind of romantic.
Yeah. Then she
They
leads
go to this
Sora.
odd shop with this lady.
Yep.
They say it's like code word.
Yep. She said, "Wonderful weather this morning, isn't it?" Yes, but I always carry an umbrella.
You really been Nazis. Granny would have busted a cap in your ass.
Yeah.
Still car joke. They also got like I think the mayor of New York that was there too.
I think so.
With
Yeah,
an unsuspecting a suspicious man who's also looking over the area.
yeah. He was. I think he was a senator.
No,
I think.
who the guy, the Hydra dude?
No, that wasn't it. The the mayor. I don't know about the politics of the
I
MCU.
don't think New York has a senator.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I could be wrong, but especially
You know,
back then.
you know who should be the mayor? The mayor of New York. The mayor of Townsville.
Oh,
He's what
no,
you gotta pick.
let me get that kid a sandwich.
And he said, "Where's the pickle? I love some pickles." I remember that was a running guy that he loved pickles.
Yes.
Then he leads Sora to the.
We'll dim every light in New York, but we'll make it work.
And he said, "How are your levels, Mister Elric?" And, and Van says, "Cole's at a peak. Levels are 100%. We may dim the lights in Brooklyn, but we're ready, as will it."
Your shirt, your hat, and your tie.
Yep, Sora gets scrawny and he said, "Ladies and gentlemen, we're taking first step past peace."
He explains what the serum's gonna do.
Yep.
See if any of that
And then,
snaps? Not as much as I should have.
yeah, they gave Sora the needle. Said that wasn't so bad.
That was
That was
penicillin.
yeah,
And they start. The serum starts going to him as the thing closes, and Howard or Bond just does the whole light thing.
yeah.
Are you
Then
okay?
they hear,
Be a good time. Use the bathroom.
yeah. We shall proceed. And Fan throws a switch, and the power turns on and off, and then they hear Sora scream, "Ah! Sora,
Stop.
Sora!"
No, stop! Don't stop! I can do it.
Yeah.
And Vaughn keeps going higher and higher.
And then it completed, and Sora looks like more muscular.
He's a beefcake.
Yeah. And Tommy Lee Jones says that son of a bitch did it.
But the suspicious dude is looking very intently at it.
Yep.
And Kyrie goes over to him and says, "How do you feel?" Taller. He's like just enamored by his physique.
Yeah. I read that the actress playing Peggy improvised that scene when she touched
His chest.
Yeah. You know, she
I
was
can see
thinking
that.
naughty. She was thinking naughty
No,
things.
Kyrie would still have a dirty mind here.
Yes.
Knows that the suspicious guy is actually a Hydra spy and killed Ansem and takes the last vial.
Yeah.
Or what they think is the last vial.
And Kyrie tries to shoot at him. And
Sora's like holding Ansem. He just points to his heart and just, don't forget.
yeah, it reminded me of Don't Waste Your Life in the first Iron Man.
Yeah,
Was that on purpose, you think?
maybe. Given Tony and Cap's history together.
Yeah.
Especially through Howard and Steve.
Yeah.
So the Hydra dude like escapes and kills the old lady in the front while Peggy or Kyrie tries to get him in the car, but then Sora starts running after him, amazed by what he can do.
Yeah, sorry. I could. And he goes after,
He
and then
dishes the car and tosses a kid into like the river, but Sora's gonna rescue him. No, go after him! I can swim.
when I saw that, I said, "That's a cliche. That's something
Ah,
new."
you avoided that cliche.
Yeah, yeah, that was brilliant writing there. And then
Yeah, catches the
Sora.
guy who's in a sub, but then says, "Who the hell are you?" The first of many. Cut off one head, two more take its place. Hydra as he chops on one of his fake teeth, killing himself.
Yeah, he used the side eye pill.
Mm-hmm. Fun fact: that's actually the actor that goes on to be Thorin in The Hobbit.
Really?
Yeah, which is a year after this movie.
That's interesting.
I'm off to go be in The Hobbit. Oh. Then we go back to the supposed lab. He goes, "All right, tell me how a Nazi spy got in here."
Yeah, he says they're talking about how Hitler finds out about the Red Skull. He said, and Xehanort said, Hitler's speaking of 1,000 years reach. Yet he cannot feed his armies for a month. His troops spilled blood by the gallons across every field in Europe, which he's kind of right. Hitler was cocky for some good.
Yes, and yet the Red Skull has not produced a single rifle in over a year.
And I suppose you aim to win this war with magic? Science! Though I understand your confusion. Great power has always baffled primitive man.
Berlin is on this map. So it is. I think he used his new weapon to like kill those guys.
Yeah, and then the hunter said, "You will be punished. You will be brought before the fear that he gets killed himself." Says, "I'm so."
He goes, "Hell, Hydra! Hell, Hydra!" Get used to hearing that phrase.
Yeah.
So we're back with Sora, who they're getting some blood samples from.
Yeah. And then Kyrie says all of Dr. Ansom's research and equipment is gone. Any hope of reproducing the program is locked in your genetic code.
Or is it?
Then Sora looks at it, and Kyrie says, "Hey, it's not your fault." Thanks, Kyrie.
He wants to go, but the Colonel Phillips won't let him. I asked for an army. All I got was you.
But I can lead the.
And the mayor goes, despite what the Colonel says, Sora, I've seen you. Paper. You don't take a symbol like that and just do nothing with it.
Yeah. And then he says, "It's all I do." Then congratulations, you just been promoted. And so
This is the kind of thing I thought I was gonna do.
Nothing to it. You sell a few bonds, buy.
Bullets kill. Bullets kill. Now says bing bang boom.
You're an American here. You'll be the next Bugs Bunny. Because back then, Looney Tunes did Bonds commercials as well.
I feel like everything was during around that time.
Yeah. There was this Donald Duck cartoon where he dreamt he was a Nazi.
I've heard that's like the more infamous one that's like banned.
Yeah, but it's been found. And I don't know why it's been banned. He was having a nightmare about being a Nazi. showing that being a Nazi is a bad thing.
Like, are we the baddies?
Yeah, yeah. And then they say the
The Star Spangled Man with a plan.
yep. Fun fact: it was it was composed by Alan Menken, the composer of Aladdin, Beauty and the Beast, and Little Mermaid.
Hmm. You imagine Haley doing that as
Yeah,
Sora.
and he punches the guy dressed as Hitler. Yeah,
It's probably a reference to Cap's inaugural issue.
I know.
That guy that punched Hitler on his inaugural issue.
And that was back when that was before the America was in World War II.
You look at the captain, bro. Like comics like selling off the shelves.
Yeah, I thought that was clever.
All those movies he's in.
Yeah, and
He's back with the troops over in Colonel Phillips' crew. Oh, is it? I see you tackle ate him on the jaw. Now, bring the girls back.
one of the hecklers was Sanji.
We get the scene where he's lamenting what he's with himself, and then Kyrie goes like, tells him about the 101st. He says, "Oh no." And he goes to the colonel and says, "Oh, and the Stars Man with the plan. The chances of 101st, and you know who they are." You know,
I want the
you and I are going to have a little talk after this.
Yeah.
Sergeant Barnes, I can spell.
Yeah, I just love that line by Tommy Lee. I've written more letters to mothers when I care to count. I'm sorry, but that name does something familiar. What about the others? Are you playing a rescue mission? Yeah, it's called winning.
Yeah, it's called winning the war.
But if you know where they're 30 miles behind the lines,
there's more than we gain.
I don't understand because you are a chorus. I think I understand. That I understand it somewhere else.
Like, come on, I have an idea. And she coaxes Hohenheim to go, and well, Sora steals one of the helmets. Like, hey, where's my helmet?
Yeah. And then Kyrie says, the Hydra camp is in Krasberg, tucked by 2 mountain ranges. It's a factory of some kind. And Van said, we should drop you right out on the doorstep. Just get as close as you can, says Sora. You know you're gonna be a lot of trouble.
Maybe we can go for late night fondue.
Yeah. And then he said, "Are you? No, he's married. I think he was married at the time.
I don't think he was.
Yeah, you're right. We're just friends, nothing more." So,
Sora doesn't buy it.
He's jealous.
So they get out in their fire, but then like, you can't order him. Yes, I can. The hell I can. And then he just jumps out the plane.
Yeah. He said, "The hell I can't. I'm a captain." I believe that's what he said. And he goes through the laboratory.
We see some other guys like Zach's Dugan, along with Tara Fallsworth and Cloud Marita. I don't know who the other guys were.
Yeah, I forgot which. And one of them asked, "Who the hell are you supposed to be?" I'm
Captain America.
Yeah. which is ironic because Sora is Sora's kind of
Well, mostly all of them are Japanese.
yeah, but we're making them American.
Yeah.
That he's like,
He tells him like
sorry,
where to go. Like, what? How do you know that? I punched out Adolf Hitler 200 times on stage.
and they all look at what? Say, whoa.
He starts causing chaos and getting some of the weapons. Then
And
finds
then
Riku.
yeah, he finds Rico all strapped up, I believe. So
Well, Xehanort's reacting to whatever they're doing.
Rico.
It seems we must say goodbye to this place, Doctor.
Then he finally finds Riku and says, Riku, wake up! Who are you?
Where'd
It's
you,
me.
Smaller?
I thought you were dead.
What did you do? I joined the army. But then before they leave, he notices a map.
Yep. And then he says,
Is it
does it hurt?
permanent? So far.
Yeah. Uh,
They go and they encounter Xehanort like, Captain America. I'm such a huge
Alex-
fan of your films.
so then he walks up to the Xehanort and punches him and says,
He punches
you have no
him, but
idea.
then Xehanort retaliates back and dents his shield.
Yeah.
But then Evan breaks the bridge and sends him Skull back, but he rips his face off, showing
And
his
then
red skull. You don't
Imagine
have one of
Xehanort.
those, do you?
No. Then he says, you a liar, Captain. You pretend to be a simple soldier, but in reality, you're just afraid to admit when we left humanity behind. Unlike you, I embrace it proudly.
And how come you're running?
I don't know why, but I love that line by Chris Evans.
Yeah. No.
And then
What lies Anthem told you? I was his greatest success.
and then he said, farewell. And then
They escape, and then
what about me?
the skull Xehanort goes in a flame and goes, where will I sit? Xehanort gives him the car and goes, not a scratch here, Doctor. Giving him his car.
Yeah.
Riku gets to the other side, and the Sora's having a harder time. Like, oh God, no, not without you.
Yeah. Then Sora has an idea.
But we see the whole place getting engulfed in flame, and then we go back over to the camp where Colonel Phillips is doing a message.
Yep.
But then he goes, can't touch Hohenheim, he's rich. You are neither one. And he just chastades Kyrie for what she did. With all due respect, sir, I don't regret my actions. And neither does Captain Rogers.
And he said, what makes you got the guy gave a damn about? Shoot. I took a chance on you.
Shut this whole division down.
Because you have a crush. It wasn't that. I had faith.
I had faith.
Well, I think you had better have comfort. Then they hear a commotion and said, what the hell's going on? And then they see Sora with the
prisoners in it. Want some tech from Hydra. Faith, huh?
Yeah. They said, You're
late. Gonna call my ride.
Hey! Let's hear it for Captain America, says Riku.
I love that scene.
Yeah, me too. And then
I like that Bucky's the one that said that.
Yeah, and Sora salutes to Colonel Phillips. He says, I like to, somebody who's been in medical attention, and I like to surrender myself for disciplinary actions.
That won't be necessary, soldier.
Yes, sir. I just loved Tommy Lee Jones was reasonable.
Yeah, once he saw what Sora could actually do.
Yeah, and we see Sora being promoted. And then then
And then
after
you have
that,
the American. They're trying to introduce Sora to the world, but he's not there. He goes, see, this one, I think generally goes, I thought he'd be taller. So Stan Lee's cameo.
yeah. I wonder if he improvises cameos.
Yeah, I don't know. Now he, yeah, this is where he goes to like the bar that night and asks the people he rescued, like, so you want us to go back in there? And Cloud goes, I'm in.
Yeah, me too. Cloud says, I gotta kick their asses. and
And Zach goes, hello, Spot. But you
you gotta do one thing for
gotta
me.
do one thing for
Open a
me.
tab. And they all laugh.
Open a tab. One speaking French and his friend.
And Sora says, all right. Hey, bartender. It's Mo. The bartender is Mo.
Hey, where are they putting all this stuff?
Yeah.
And then he goes over to Rico like, so they agree? I knew they agree. Stupid.
Then he says, how about you? Are you gonna follow Captain America? And he says, hell no.
Captain America?
Little guy from Brooklyn was way too dumb for a fight. I'm following him. He's talking about Sora and not Captain America.
Yeah, I do like to have these scenes in the movie showing their friendship.
Yeah,
the movie can at least breathe with the characters.
Yeah, that's why back then Marvel was better than DC because they built up the Avengers.
For a 2-hour movie, it's paced really well, at least.
Yeah.
As they're partying, Kyrie shows up.
And she was wearing a pretty dress. And they all looked at her and said, whoa. And she said, I see you crack squad is perfect. And request, you know music? I do actually, says Kyrie. I mean, even when this is all over, go to and sources. Then
I don't believe this. I'm turning into you.
Does she got a friend? What happened with Nominee?
Or Shion? Oh, you know.
Shion with Nominee with Roxas. My cousin? I'm making Roxas Sora's cousin.
Right.
And we're removing that scene with the nurse hitting on later that nurse hitting on Steve on Sora. We're removing that.
At the end?
Near the end. Because I hated that cliche that the misunderstanding.
Yeah. Then he goes to
Van.
Howard for or Hohenheim for stuff. Like, what about you guys? I don't know you and Stark haven't been fonduing. You still don't know a bloody thing about women. So Hohenheim goes, fondue is just cheese and bread, my friend.
Yep. And then
when you learn what a thing is, your goose is cooked.
And then Sora and then Sora sees his staff. His shield. And then he.
No, that one's not standard issue. No, that one's. Oh, no. How come that's standard? That's vibranium, the rarest metal in the world. And he shows kind of like, what do you think? And she shoots him like, I'll take it. Yeah, whatever you say, buddy. He said designs for his suit.
Yeah, he's got a. Imagine Sora's Sora dressing up like that with his Captain America and with his hair.
I think your hair might cause a problem with the helmet.
Yeah, well, it's a superhero movie. They do that. They sometimes they put on helmets with really long hair, and when they take it off, when Sora takes off his hair, his
Not unless he
his
can
hair.
somehow like tie it back.
Yeah. We have a montage of him winning battles for World War II, which is I think is the video game
With his
debate.
Howling Commandos.
Yeah, I think that's what the video game is based off of.
Probably based off what it's between these parts where he's going after the bases.
Yeah, I think that they say that Chris Evans inspired the moves from the video game to fight like that in the Winter Soldier, which is pretty cool.
Because you don't actually fight the
I think we're near the last part where we're near Xehanort being frustrated with you are failing. We are close to fighting an offensive that'll. And we're getting delayed because you can't outwit a simpleton with a shield and a cloud dress and a flag.
You imagine just Lloyd freaking out like that?
Yeah, it would be great acting from him, wouldn't it?
It'd be funny. Yeah.
Yeah. And
now we're on the scene where they go after the train with Zola.
Yeah.
This isn't even get back at that time we went to Coney Island, right?
Yeah. And I threw up. This is a payback, is it? Yes! And Riku says, jerk, punk.
I just love that they just established this friendship.
Yeah. Of course,
unlike a certain other two.
We know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
And you know what's sad? That a lot of people see how close they are. They assume they're gay.
Yeah. I mean, look at Deku and Bakugo for the longest time.
Yeah, people assume they're gay. They're gay. Which I don't really get why they ship those two.
This is why shipping is never the best option.
The only time you ship is if it's a couple that makes sense, like Sora and Kairi, or Naruto and Sakura, or I get
the idea, yeah. Because there's
anyway,
so much evidence against Sora Riku as a couple. Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yep. It's never gonna happen. Get over it. Sora and Riku are never gonna happen.
Right. Besides, 3 killed any of that with the Palpu fruit.
Yeah. Well, anyway, let's go back to the story.
And so they all get on the train.
Yeah.
They're fighting the guards, but Sora gets knocked out of the way, but Riku then takes his shield and tries to fend them off.
Yeah.
But he gets blasted out the side while Sora tries to rescue him, but he falls.
Come on, grab my hand! That he's Riku! No!
He'll be fine.
and then
I don't know who we have as the one guy, but one of the commandos gets to Zola, who is then taken and detained.
Yep.
Brought
Later
Colonel
on, he's in a prison.
comes in with a stake.
When I saw that scene, I wanted that steak. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Do you know how hard it is to get a prime cut like this out here?
I don't eat meat. What?
Disagrees with me. Oh, does cyanide? They give you the rumbly tumblies. Every Hydra agent we has had a little crunch there, but not you. My theory is you want to live. And also, you call us Captain Roger's closest friend. I feel like there's some humility there for Phillips there when he said that.
Yeah. That's Tommy Lee Jones in a nutshell. He's always a sarcastic jerk, but he has a heart of gold sometimes.
Yeah. Well, because then Zola starts telling what Schmidt's plan really is.
And
he thinks he can do it.
You do realize that's nuts. And then he said, what's his target? Everywhere. And later, so we see Sora sipping beer at Mole's. I think I had enough. I'll tell you enough, Mo. Now give me some more beer. Then he gets Then he hears a call. And he hears his phone call. So Mo's Tavern. Yep, is Oliver there? Oliver, clothes. Hang on, Oliver. Hey, is Oliver clothes off? Hey, everybody, is Oliver clothes off here? Everyone laughed except for Sora. Wait a minute. Listen.
Kyra comes in, tells him like, Jim recruits my town, so I can't get drunk.
You know
they have
what?
kind of a tender moment while he's grieving.
Yeah, she says, it wasn't your fault. Did you read the report? Yep. Then you know it's not true. But you did everything. I got over in my head and Riku put me out, just like he always does. And the one time he needed me to return the favor, I couldn't. Then Kyrie asked, do you believe in your friend? Then stop blaming yourself. Riku made his choice.
Ow.
And he damn well thought it was worth. Then Sora says, I'm going after Xehanort. I'm gonna burn every hole until he and all Hydra are either captured or killed. Then let's go. And Sora puts on his cabinet. We see him.
We're gonna light a fire under your Schmidt's ass, or Xehanort Schmidt's ass. My new best friend.
I just love that line.
Considering Zola did spill his guts.
Yeah. Then he said, start with the U.S. Let's say.
They start making a plan to get.
Then he says, how much time we got? According to under 24 hours. Then Sora asks, where is he now? Hydra left base here in the Alps. 500. Then that's where we're going. You guys ready? I just love Sora showing up like a leader.
Yeah. He makes a perfect Red Ranger.
Yep. And he would make a perfect Hokage.
Yeah. Better than some other ninja.
Naruto! Sorry, allergies.
Don't worry, we'll get to Naruto eventually.
Yes. We see the fights. And Sora, I believe Sora gets captured. It's been a long time since I've seen it.
Yeah, he does, because he gets trapped by those guys with the flamethrowers boxing him in.
Yeah. And then he gets confronted by by Xehanort. It says arrogant.
And what makes you so special? Nothing.
Nothing.
Just you're from Brooklyn.
Then he gets punches and says, I can do this all day. I believe he
Oh,
can.
can you now, hey, Captain?
And
Then the others start showing up.
yep. And then he said, you might, Roger, you might need it. And he throws him his shield as thanks. We're And they said, come on, let's go. You heard him, move out. And I believe
Then we get
Sora.
the one part where they say about the head, and Jones goes, "Let's go find two more."
Yeah. And then Sora sees Kyrie and says, you're late. And then just, weren't you about to. Right, let's go after her. And then they find a motorcycle, I believe.
I think
And-
he does, or somebody, because they
Yeah.
go in, or they take Schmidt's car.
Or car. I thought. Yeah, it was a car, not a motorcycle.
And then they
Ricky. And
kiss goes.
Sora,
Jones goes, "I'm not kissing you."
yeah, Kyrie give him a big kiss and just for luck. And said, I love that. I love that line by Tommy Lee Jones. You know, it's sad. His performance is better here than he was Two-Face,
Yeah.
which is sad because he could have been a good Two-Face and he had the right script. And Sora rushes through and he finally confronts Red Skull. You don't give up, dude. Nope. And he charges.
But first he gets dropped on the he's in one plane that gets dropped out. He has to fly the plane back up to the main one.
Then he says, "You have the powers. You can have the power of the gods. You wear a flag in your chest. You fight. You battle a nation. I see the future. There are no flag. Not my future." And he punches him and breaks the Tesseract holder.
And he grabs it and starts doing something weird to him. And he starts screaming, but then goes away.
Come in. This is Captain Roger. As you start to take control of the pet. The Captain Roger, where are you? Steve, this is Kyrie. Sora, this is Kyrie. Are you alright? Kyrie. Xehanort's dead. What about the plane? It's a little bit tougher to explain. Give me coordinates. I'll find a landing spot. There's not gonna be a landing spot, but I can try and force it down. I'll get Van on the line. There's not gonna be enough time.
I gotta set it down.
Please, we have time. Right now, I'm in the middle of nowhere. If I don't do this, hundreds of people are gonna die. Kyrie, this is my choice. And then he looks at her compass. What's her picture? Kyrie, I'm gonna do a rain check on that dance. Oh, right. A week from next Saturday. You've got 8 o'clock. Don't you
Play something slow.
Yeah. Well, the band plays. Then radio goes. Sora? 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 Then she started crying. And Colonel Phillips leaves, but he does feel sympathy for Kyrie. And and for Then Howard's. Then meanwhile we see Van trying to look for him. Then he
But he finds the Tesseract.
then he said, but there's no trace of wreckage. He just keep look. He's trying to look for Cap.
And the commandos toast to the captain.
Then Kyrie. The Kyrie looks at Ansem in Ansem's computer lab, I think, and then she sighs, and then she accidentally touches some, and it opens a secret door. What's this?
It has more of the serum and another vibranium shield in it.
And that ends her scene for now. We'll save it for another time. Right now we see Sora waking up. Wait. Then he hears a radio says, outside for ball one, so the Dodgers tied 4-4. It's a beautiful day. And then he hears the door open and said, "Good morning," or should I say afternoon? And he asks, "Where am I?" In a recovering room in New York City. And he hears "Where am I really?" He said. The game. It was from May 1941 because I was there.
I was there. Captain Rogers, you need to calm down.
That sort of
hits the panic button. All the shield agents run in.
Yeah, hey, he's in modern in. I believe it was 2012 New York.
Yes,
at least
it was right before the Avengers kicked off.
Yeah, because the movie was made in 2011, but it took place in 2012.
I think so.
Yeah, that's my guess. Then he hears someone, Eddie Soldier.
Easy. He sees Nick Fury there.
I'm Colonel Nick Fury, Director of S.H.I.E.L.D. You know us as Strategic Scientific Research Reserve. Where am I? 46 Broadway. I was sorry about that, but we don't know what your mental state might be. We thought it was best to take slow.
You've been asleep, Cap, for 70 years.
They asked, what? And there was a deleted scene of this. He asked, how am I alive? Well, to be honest, I don't really know.
I don't know. For all we know, it could be the serum in you.
Did we win the war? Hell yes, but there's still a lot of work to do. They could use a man like you. You gonna be okay?
I do, yeah, but I had a date.
And Sora, and at the after credits scene, he said we see him punching a boxing bag, and he knocks anger and says, "Trouble sleeping?" And Sora asks, "Here with the mission, sir?" "I am. Trying to get me back to the world?" Trying to save
it.
And then he says, "So how you like it, the modern time?" It's fine, I guess. Food's better.
So much to take in.
So tell me, is it true that the Dodgers moved to Los Angeles?
Yes, that actually did happen.
Well,
where's the team now? The Yankees and the Mets.
The Mets. We have a new team called the Mets. What? Oh, good. Have the Cubs? Have the Red Sox won the World Series? Yeah, 2000
several times.
2004, 2007. Good for the. Even though it's funny because, in real life, Haley Joel Osment is a Los Angeles Dodgers fan. Then he said, "Have you seen any movies?" I see. I was I was watching this one called Rocky. It's really good. Are they any better? Are the movies just as good as Rocky Fury?
Oh, there's a lot of them.
Any recommendations? Well,
You have to print a whole novella for that.
how then he says, I've know one movie series that you might enjoy. Do you like science fiction? Yeah, it's and he hands up
Wait, is
the
he talking to Sam or Fury here?
Fury. He's
Okay.
recommending. He's recommending Star Wars. After this mission, I recommend you watch Star.
Heard there's 6 of them. Where do I start?
Well, start with the original trilogy. Why? Why
You
not start
want
with
a chronological order or what? A timeline order? What's gonna be less confusing?
What do you think I should do? I recommend the original trilogy because there'll be a lot of twists. There'll be a twist that you would not expect.
Okay then.
Later, he watches all 6. He watches all 3 movies. When he saw "I Am Your Father," he dropped his popcorn. I did not see that coming. Nobody did in 1983
It was 80.
or 1980. I mean,
Jedi
nobody
was
did.
83.
Right.
I think he also goes to his cousin's place to see if he's still around.
Yeah, Roxas is in his 90s and he's married to Nominee.
Yeah, he's been married.
Yep.
I feel like we shouldn't show Kyrie until like Winter Soldier.
Yeah, we'll save her for Winter Soldier. He doesn't know, and he asks, "Where's Kyrie?" Roxas. You remember the girl named Kyrie? And he says, "Let's just say, she's alive." Do you know where she is? No, I don't.
My memory ain't what it used to be.
Oh, okay.
But don't worry. You're gonna have your reunion. So, what have you been doing the last 70 years?
And Rox said, "Oh, I started my own. Oh, not much. Just started working on movies. We have 6 grandchildren, or would it be 9 grandchildren? Now, how's your best friend Axel? Does he still say? Is he still alive? And does he still say got it memorized?"
Yeah, he got drafted in He hasn't been the same ever since. Him and Isa.
Oh, I see. Hmm. So I heard Disney still are making movies, and I guess you saw them with your grandchildren. Oh
My
yeah,
kids and my grandkids.
but they're also made for adults. But adults can enjoy them too. Man, that was kind of fun.
Yeah.
Do you want to do Fantastic Four next, or just talk for a couple hours before we leave, for an hour or so?
Yeah, probably, because I really don't remember a lot of Fantastic Four.
Yeah, we might as well just talk.
Should we even do that? Because where are we ending with this?
I don't know. Because we're not doing Doomsday. I don't think we're going to do Doomsday.
Right, because I really don't want to do like everything post Endgame.
Neither do I.
The most we'll do is probably No Way Home.
Yeah. Um, I don't think we'll do Thor: Dark World. Should we?
We kind of have to.
Yeah, but let's make it better because that movie was so dull. I was so bored of it.
Mm-hmm.
I just see Puby made a new Narusaku drawing on Twitter.
Yeah, I saw it with Tanami dressed as her dad.
Yes. And she does. Uh, yeah, and Sheena is with his Sakura. He said they're extremely loud, aren't they? It's like watching two hyperactive puppies. Sakura says.
Yeah.
That's her husband and daughter.
Yep.
She'd rather have that than be married to a husband that that doesn't come home at all.
Right.
You know what I really hate? Writer's block. I haven't right now for my fic. I really do want to write my fic, but I'm on writer's block right now.
Yeah.
It sucks. Every time I want to do it, I said no. I don't think I have time.
I know the feeling.
You know what? It won't be long till football season, at least.
Yeah, it starts in preseason starts in August.
Yeah, it starts with the Hall of. I forgot who's going to Hall of Fame this year.
Hmm.
I think no, next year's when Brady gets in the Hall of Fame. Because he had to be retired after 5 years,
Yeah.
which I think is dumb. Oh yeah, Larry Fitzgerald is going to Hall of Fame. So is Drew Brees. Adam Vinatieri.
Cool.
You know, in my Naruto podcast, Naruto's Hall of Fame speech is about his teammates and his family. He says he wouldn't be in there. He says he wouldn't be in the Hall of Fame if they weren't there. He'd probably be the next Ryan. He'd probably be Ryan Leaf, who was the biggest bust in NFL history besides Jamarcus Russell.
Yeah. Hopefully, this new dark side is actually a threat that in the new Cage 4.
Yeah, me too.
Because it's got a new design that looks a lot better.
I hope Sora has a scene that says, "Oh no, not again." Where when he sees Darkseid, he says, "I gotta fight you again."
Don't you ever quit.
I also wonder if that really Xehanort. Did they say it was really Xehanort or is some guy looking like Xehanort?
I don't know. I heard it might be a hallucination he's having
That could be a good theory. I'll accept
because it
that.
looks like young Xehanort.
Yeah. I just hope we see Kyrie in action.
Yeah,
I hope next. I hope next trailer we see a scene with Kyrie being trained by Aqua.
that'd be nice.
So far, we see Sora, Donald, and Goofy in the trailer. We don't see Riku or any of them.
I just hope there's no Star Wars worlds in the game.
What you said? You hope there's
I hope
Star
there
Wars.
isn't.
You hope there isn't.
Yes.
I had a feeling there will. If it is, then I'm sure Nomura will handle it. Will handle Star Wars better than Kathleen Kennedy.
Please, God, I hope so.
I trust him more than Kennedy.
True. Though wouldn't this be on Filoni's end, since he's the head of Lucasfilm now?
Yeah, I hope. Nomura. Here's what I hope happens. Filoni meets up with Nomura. He says, "I want Star Wars and Kingdom Hearts." So fine, but no. I do. It's my game.
My game, my rules.
But I own. No. It's my. Trust me. I don't. I've been a Star Wars fan longer than you have.
I mean, I cast Mark Hamill in my prequel game.
You know, it would have been fitting if he casted Ian McDermott as old Xehanort. But then again, we wouldn't have Lloyd Howard or it should have been Lloyd all along.
Yeah, he's the closest one to sounding like Nimoy, kind of. But ironically,
Yeah.
they were both in Star Trek.
Yeah.
I mean, Lloyd was the main villain of Star Trek 3.
Yeah.
That's the way it should be.
Lloyd is good at playing villains.
He is.
Of course, his most infamous role is Judge Doom.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine Sora meeting Judge Doom and seeing seeing those eyes.
Anti-pants to be darkened.
When I killed your brother, I talked just like that. I swear, I don't know how that scene did not scar me when I was a child. Because I saw it once when I was a kid, and it didn't scare me.
I don't think I got scared by it either, honestly.
Yeah, I think it's scarier as an adult than it is as a child.
I think it's more creepy than scary.
Yeah. And we never seen his toon self.
No, he got boiled in the dip.
I think it would be scarier that way.
Yeah, it would be.
But other worlds I would like to see is the Aladdin King of Thieves. Maybe Kyrie can go there and ask the Oracle where Sora is.
That
Use
could
the
work. I like a Great Mouse Detective or Coco.
Yeah. Or they could also do Inside Out, where Kyrie could go into Sora's feelings.
That'd be interesting.
I don't know if they'll get the voice actors for Inside Out.
I don't know.
I definitely want a Zootopia world.
That was like my most wanted one.
Me too. Another. Do you think they'll do Cinderella 3 or something? I
I
doubt
don't
that.
know.
Because the stepmother and stepsisters are dead.
Yes, I don't know if they can do that.
Yeah. I I just hope Bragg is evil. Like, or Master Master is evil. Because
Yeah.
I want him to be I want him to be Jafar evil. Disney
Hmm.
90s Disney villain evil. I miss those villains.
Yeah.
Because we're not supposed to feel sorry for the villains. We're supposed to hate them.
Hmm.
But no, it makes them more. Have them having a sad or big twist makes them more interesting character. You know what?
No, it
Do you think?
doesn't.
Do you think Jafar is more memorable than? Do you think Hans is more memorable than Hades?
No.
Do you? Do you think the villain in Moana, if there was one, was more memorable than Scar? No.
At least Ernesto was evil.
Yeah.
And Mother Gothel.
Yeah, I love. Yeah, she was the last true evil baddie.
Until Coco.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
No, like everybody after Gothel was like subpar.
Yeah, I think that
At
was
least
the
Monsters Inc. had a good villain.
who?
Monsters Inc.
Yeah, yeah, Randall.
in Water News.
Yeah, I don't think they can bring back Modern News because his voice actor died.
Again,
J-
that didn't really stop them, honestly.
yeah. Do you think? Do you think Gaston? Do you think Gaston should have been a villain in Kingdom Hearts?
He should have, but I don't know how they'd work him in.
Yeah,
Which is why they have Zaldin in Beast World.
yeah. Imagine Zaldan meeting. Imagine Gaston meeting Zaldan.
That'd be interesting. He'd play him so well, just like manipulating him.
Yeah,
Probably using Bell to get him to turn to the darkness.
yeah. But here's the problem. Bell can't. Bell doesn't have any darkness.
And she later elbows him.
Yeah, that was great. No way Hinata Hyuga would do that.
Nope.
She goes, "Help me, Naruto! Help me!"
Mm-hmm.
Um. So sometime around next month we'll do Rocky. How about we do both Rockies, to save the time.
All right.
I think besides Rocky 1, Rocky 3 was my favorite because it had Mr. T.
Yeah.
Because everyone loved Rocky 4.
That's like the ultimate camp '80s movie.
What? You broke
It's
you broke off
ultimate
from it.
the ultimate camp '80s movie.
Yeah. It's the only movie. I think it's the only movie where they had where Stallone had fun making, or had
Yeah.
the most fun making.
Plus the soundtrack is the best.
Yeah, Hearts on Fire.
No Easy Way Out. Burning Heart.
Yeah. Yeah, they could have. The robot was kind of stupid.
Yeah.
We could also do Tim Burton, and we could also do another Tim Burton. It's could be based off of watching the fanscription of Tim Burton's Batman and Forever. It had
Okay.
Robin Williams. What?
Okay.
It had they had Robin Williams play the Riddler.
Cool.
And Billy D. Williams is a serious Two-Face. I mean that if that happened, it would have been a better movie. Let's face it, Robin Williams would have been a better Riddler than Jim Carrey.
Yeah, it would be.
Speaking of which, I can't believe he's going to
He's
do
just
another
the right brand of silliness and seriousness.
Yeah, speak of Jim
What's the
Carrey, I
point?
can't believe
He's already learned his lesson about Christmas.
Yeah, another Grinch.
So what's the point of continuing it?
Is there a sequel? Is there a book sequel that I didn't know about?
I'm not sure unless you count Grinch Night. But in that one, he's also evil in that.
Which I don't really get. And Max leaves him, which I don't know. Is there continuity in Dr. Seuss books?
I don't know.
Is there continuity? Just like there's no continuity in SpongeBob. Like the SpongeBob movie.
Sitcom, usually.
What?
Or any sitcom, usually.
Yeah. The other day I tried watching Full House. I did not laugh once. It was more cute than it was funny.
Yeah.
I prefer sitcoms that make me laugh, like Seinfeld or
Fresh Prince.
Yeah, Fresh Prince was. That was a show that was real. It tackled. It was funny, but it also tackled.
Was.
Yep.
Full House had its moments of seriousness.
Yeah, but sometimes it wasn't executed well. It just wasn't funny to me. I mean, I like it fine. It's just not my favorite.
It's funny because I know Steve Urkel cameoed on that show.
Yeah.
Which is weird since he's in Chicago and they're in San Francisco.
Yeah, he has a cousin in San Francisco.
Hmm.
I mean, I know that can happen, but I wouldn't want to be far away from my cousins.
I do remember this one episode where Little Richards is on there, and they say, "I think Little Richards just walked into our kitchen."
Okay, that was pretty funny.
Well, he is also Scott Weiner's other known role outside Aladdin, so
Yeah. He's the perfect Aladdin. Wouldn't you agree?
better than the remake jerk.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, they
At
made
least,
him such a jerk in that movie.
yeah, I mean, in the animated one, he's sympathetic.
He felt guilty that he was lying to everybody about this. But no, the remake embraces it.
Yeah. And my sister thought I was crazy for not liking it.
No, I hated that movie so much.
But me too. It's my most. It's not the worst, but it's my most hated Disney
It
remake.
was where I drew the line with the remakes. It's like, no, I can't do this anymore. Because after that was Lion King, and we all know how that panned out.
The highest grossing film and live action film. That Frozen 2 beat it. Yay.
I'd take Frozen 2 over live action Lion King, honestly.
Yeah, me too. You know they're going to bring that back in Kingdom Hearts.
Hopefully it's better.
Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully you go to Arendelle.
Are we just going to be in the forest area the whole time?
Yeah. I remember when Frozen ended. When Frozen ended, I was like, "That's it. No goodbye scene. No, no, none of the."
What, in Kingdom Hearts?
Yeah, in Kingdom Hearts 3, I was like,
the world felt rushed, honestly.
At least Sora said goodbye to Rapunzel before he left.
Yeah, and with Jack.
Yeah, and I think that's
Toy
the only.
Story.
Yeah, I think that Frozen was the only world with they don't have a goodbye scene.
And yet that's what they marketed the game on.
And it was a, but I can't blame no more on that. I think Disney.
I get it. It was like the most popular movie for like 6 years at that point. I get it, but you could have did way better.
Yeah. And you had Let It Go, but you didn't have I See the Light.
Criminal. And no, we are not letting that go.
Nope. No pun intended.
Yeah. I wasn't even realize I made a pun until you just said something.
Yeah. And I'll back to other podcasts. We'll probably do one next week. We'll probably do Kingdom Hearts Whole Cake Island next week.
All right. At least the first half.
Yeah, it's a long arc.
I said we go to like where we did with Naruto with them planning for the wedding.
Yeah, we could do that. But unfortunately we can't have Sora do Brando.
No. No, that's just a Naruto thing.
Yeah. I just loved when he does that and everyone is so confused. But Sakura and the Straw Hats are used to it.
Brando. I can't imagine working with that guy, honestly.
Neither can I.
If you listen like the behind the scenes for down at Dr. Moreau with him, oh my god, it is wild.
Val Kilmer hated working with him.
Between Kilmer and Brando together causing the most issues. Probably more Brando than Kilmer.
Because I always heard he was an asshole, Brando.
Can you imagine him and Kubrick on a movie together?
Yeah, that would be a night disastrous.
Yeah, Kubrick trying to get 500 takes out of Brando. Good luck with that, dude.
Yeah. You know, I heard Christopher Lee had to in Kingdom Hearts. Christopher Lee did his takes and won.
I could buy that.
And he did it. And he was the best voice actor in that game.
I assume Nomura just let Lee do what he wanted.
Yeah, it's Christopher Lee.
I mean, Lee was in has a metal album. I think he's got this.
Yeah.
Granted, Lee has had some questionable roles.
Yeah. What would you say is the most famous? Besides Dracula?
Saruman?
Yeah, that or Dooku.
That or Dooku.
Yeah. Corey Burton does a good impression of him, though.
Yes, he does. He really does.
And only Christopher Lee could say we can always.
T.C. Carson does a good Samuel L. Jackson.
Who? Who does a good Samuel L. Jackson?
T.C. Carson does a good Samuel L. Jackson.
Oh.
T.C. Carson.
Oh, okay.
That was Mace Windu in the Clone Wars.
Yeah, he does.
He's also
I thought that was
Greek
Philip
version
Lamar.
of Kratos. No. Because Carson is also like the first voice of Kratos.
I'm gonna play the first God of War someday.
No, I think Phil Lamar was Kit Fisto.
You're right. Yeah. Now I remember. You were right.
I just have to get over that it's him in Pulp Fiction, Phil Lamar.
Yeah. And he got shot by John Travolta.
Yeah. It's amazing when you see voice actors in live action movies.
Yeah, Yeah. Like Nolan North. I think Nolan North was Uncharted the only live action thing he did. Because he.
I don't know.
That was the only good scene in that movie, by the way.
Yeah, it was.
The real Nathan Drake talks to the fake one.
Could have sworn you could have had more cameos in there from the voice cast.
Yeah.
We just have Troy Bacon, a random cameo there.
Yeah. He does a good Nolan North does a good Deadpool.
He does.
I can't debate if he's a better Deadpool than Ryan Reynolds.
I think North is more funny, honestly.
He might be. But Rails was funny in his own right.
Yeah.
Did you ever play the Deadpool game?
No.
I
I
thought it
really
was
had
okay.
no interest in playing it, honestly.
But not.
I don't know. I just didn't.
He was David in The Last of Us.
That's gotta be like creepiest performance.
Yeah, but I hated David in that one.
That or Walker and Spec Ops.
Yeah.
Because in Spec Ops, he really goes crazy in that game. Yeah, Nolan just has a lot of like good roles he's done. He's also one of the
Troy
better
Baker.
Superman voices.
Yeah, and Troy Baker has a lot of good roles too.
Wait, hear me out. Nolan North as Sephiroth.
Ooh, that would be cool.
Just hear me out. Superman, Sephiroth.
Yeah, it's a pattern.
I'm not against Travis as Sephiroth till I actually hear what he sounds like outside that one trailer.
Yeah,
I kind of think it's a little too gruff for Sephiroth, honestly.
yeah, I like Travis Fun, but I heard talk. All I'm gonna hear is Mustang and Ace.
Have you seen him on Critical Role with his wife?
No.
Oh my god, it's so funny, those two. With Matt Mercer.
I'll check it out sometime. You know, I was watching James and Mike Mondays play the other day. They played the Universal game where you had to go to Universal Studios, but you had to buy points and all that.
Mm.
I'm glad I never played that game for game. I had a GameCube too.
I just wonder how long Revelation's gonna be, because you still got a lot of content to cover.
I don't.
You
Yeah,
still have all of this 2 and 3. But to be fair, 3 is any other things you got to wrap up and the Sephiroth fight.
yeah. I just hope the final is similar to the Safer Sephiroth boss is better than the original fight.
Well, that's going to be like nut bustingly hard.
Yeah. What about next year's? I think next year's Spider-Verse 3.
Supposedly.
I hope it's better than the first two, because the first two was really, really good.
Yeah. Follow up on that cliffhanger.
Yeah, hopefully hopefully Miles and Gwen will be a thing.
Let's save his dad first.
Yeah, let's do that.
And maybe
And hopefully,
fix Miguel while we're at it.
yeah, hopefully he'll change his weight, and hopefully, Mayday Park will still be her same adorable self. When I first saw her, what?
Same.
When I first saw her, I said, "No, that's Hanami. That is so Hanami."
Mm-hmm.
Fun fact: she does that in her Hokage office. She gets into mischief. well, she's a baby. After all, she is Naruto's daughter.
Did Gina do the same thing?
I think he would be more calm than his sister. After all, he is Sakura's son.
Yeah, he takes after her more.
Yeah.
Can you imagine Hami's first words being, you know?
and Naruto has a mental breakdown because it's not Dada.
Dude, she would be like laughing hearing that.
Yeah. You know what Oshida's first word? Mama. Or how about what if Shida's first word was Luffy in my One Piece one? Because he looks up to his Uncle Luffy.
Naruto and Sakura might feel betrayed.
Yeah.
You little traitor.
I don't buy that scene of Sasuke being a loving uncle to him.
Sasuke? Love?
Do they belong in the same sentence?
I don't know.
I found on Heaven and Earth forums that they're rebooting Naruto, I think.
Is this actual Naruto or is this still Boruto?
I think it's actual Naruto.
Why?
Are you still gonna?
God.
If they're rebooting Naruto, that
It's
means
not gonna matter.
yeah, the damage is done.
Been done for 12 years.
What's it gonna? Even if you make Naruto happen, it's not gonna fix everything.
Because, like when Carter says, nobody cares about Naruto. Nobody cares about fixing Naruto. You had 15 years to do something with it, but you blew it. Let it die.
Yeah.
That's more so for Linkar's Battle for Bloodhaven review. But my point stands.
Yep. I wonder if Craig is gonna do a video based off of it.
Wait, are you saying Craig or Greg?
Greg. Sorry. Who's Craig?
I don't. I'm asking you.
I bet Greg.
I wouldn't be. I kind of think he might. You never know.
But I doubt he cares.
Nah. Like I said, nobody cares about Naruto anymore.
No, everyone's into One Piece now.
Because, shockingly, One Piece is actually good.
Yeah, because Oda gives a shit.
I think they're kind of interested in Bleach too, since that's coming back with its final season.
Yeah. Toy Story 5 is getting rave reviews from audiences and critics.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm going to
want to see it, but at the same time, I don't.
Yeah, same here. They're making Jesse the protagonist, and I like Jesse, but should I
I
care
hear
about her?
she's going through what she went through again in the second movie.
Yeah.
Or how does Woody even get a pot belly? Because I've heard he has that.
Yeah. I don't. I don't think I'm gonna see it. At least in theaters.
Yeah, I think I might just skip it because I don't care.
Neither do I. You know, it's sad that I want to skip a Toy Story movie.
Sorry, 4. It's just it's not needed. 3 was the end.
Yeah, we're also gonna do 3 sometime this year. Toy Story 3.
Get the tissues.
Yep. Admittingly, I cried at the end of Toy Story 3.
I teared up. Granted, I saw it in 3D, so I don't think I really could have teared up as much as I wanted.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to bring back the Toy Story characters, fine. Make it a TV series or whatever. But don't give us more movies.
Because the whole point was them saying goodbye to Andy.
Yeah. Oh, great. I just remembered. My laptop wants to be updated.
Oh, dear.
I hate it when it does that.
Mm-hmm.
Updates don't fix it. Sometimes it makes it worse.
I get the same thing on my computer downstairs.
It sucks. you know, I've hated that Tony made a bet with Steve one time, and Tony won, and Tony showed a Battlefield Earth.
Steve was like, "What is this even?"
Like they say it's the worst sci-fi film ever. Actually,
like, Naruto
the Last would be the worst sci-fi film ever.
I wouldn't even classify that as sci-fi, honestly. Currently, Naruto now is sci-fi.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, sci-fi and ninjas don't always mix.
Especially in Naruto.
Like, I'd accept sci-fi and Kingdom Hearts, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, they're going through space. That's sci-fi. That's sci-fi.
And Naruto's more grounded in somewhat reality.
I mean, I think Kishi was trying to be like Toriyama. He thought if he copied Toriyama, he would be the next Toriyama.
Yeah, you can't do that in like the end of your series.
Yeah, maybe that reminded me of Greg saying something about the flashback. He said, "You don't do it at the beginning of this. You don't do it in the middle of this flashback. You do it at the end or beginning. I forget which. You know what I'm talking about?"
I feel like there's way too many flashbacks in Naruto.
Yeah. To be fair, there's many flashbacks in One Piece too.
Those are actually interesting. These are not.
Yeah.
Like the Dressrosa flashback is interesting because I'm interested in the world building of One Piece.
Yeah, and I'm also interested in the characters.
I'm actually interested in the Odin flashback. How Wano fell.
Yeah. How kind of
like most of the Naruto flashbacks I can do without because it really doesn't even matter.
I mean, the only flashback I kind of bought were Sakura's and Naruto's and Minato and Kushina's.
I buy Nagato's at least.
Yeah, me too.
But like most of the Akatsuki, I don't care. Like I didn't care about Obito's flashbacks.
Neither did I.
Granted, the Hashirama Madara one, that was somewhat interesting.
Yeah.
But I could not care less about the Stages kids. Honestly, I don't care about them.
What about Sasuke? Did you care about his flashback?
No, no, I did not. All 500 times they showed it.
Sasuke is the worst character ever.
What's funny is Yuri has so many better roles.
And yet Sasuke is his most famous.
Depending on who you ask, they might say Suzaku from Code Geass.
Some say he's the best Spider-Man.
I say he's third best. He has
Yeah.
tough competition.
But there's no competition for best Batman. It's always going to be Kevin.
Yes. Just like George is the best Superman.
Yeah. And he's the best Sephiroth, too.
Yes. Because his Sephiroth has the perfect balance of menacing and intimidating with the subdued voice.
Yeah.
You can't like overdo it as Sephiroth. It won't work.
Mm-hmm. You think Sephiroth could beat Kingdom Hearts? Sephiroth could beat Xemnas?
Yes. 2 words. Heartless Angel.
Yep. Would you say Sora beat Sephiroth, or was that a tie?
I want to say he beat him, but it was little consequence to Sephiroth each time. Because he probably wasn't even fighting him seriously.
Yeah, I think after that, the second fight, he respected Sora.
Because yeah, again, I don't feel Sephiroth really ever has to go outside fighting Cloud, if even that.
Yeah, why would he want the Keyblade?
Search me.
I mean, I get the Keyblade is the most powerful weapon in Kingdom Hearts.
Now, if Virgil wanted, I could see why, because he's always wanting power, but Sephiroth's already strong as he can be.
Yeah.
Yeah, Virgil learned that the hard way in Death Battle.
Uh-huh.
Got chopped right in half. I just love when people are asked these questions, they really lowball Sephiroth.
Yeah.
Because he's usually like the hardest fight in anything he's in.
Especially in Kingdom Hearts. Until Yozora, he was the hardest boss. No, until...
Now, Lingering Will took that in the first game, the second game, and then Yozora took it.
Yep.
Yozora's a whole other level of bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember Nomura joking that Sora freezing after you lose the Zora might be canon, but it's not. But he retracted that, saying it's not. Sora winning is canon.
Please God, don't let that be canon.
What?
Please God, do not let that be canon, because I'll be so
He,
pissed off.
he confirmed it's not canon. That
Whew, my God. Because the amount of pain I had to go through fighting him 4 times.
yeah. Do you like Luke Sword looking realistic?
Might need to get used to it.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of it because I kind of like his Cage 3 look better, honestly.
Yeah. I know a good one we could do someday. What if Sora used the power of wing and ends up at the Hidden Leaf?
Can that even work? I wonder.
We did that with one Star Wars in One Piece and the MCU.
I guess, again, we don't know what the rules are for the power of waking.
I don't know either. And when we ever get done with Naruto Wano, we will have an original an original arc. Will it be the final one? I don't know. Will it be the final original arc? I don't know. Maybe because who knows when will it be when One Piece ends?
Yeah.
Imagine Chopper translating Donald to Goofy and saying, "I can speak English."
Hey, a talking duck and dog, says the talking reindeer.
Oh yeah. Did you eat some kind of devil fruit? We should have had those jokes.
What's a devil fruit?
I think besides that my favorite was the Venom arc. I think my favorite podcast we ever did was the Venom arc because of how fun we had in Naruto being Venom.
Yeah. You think he started out as like the Spider-Man, but then the more he had, he turned into Venom's look?
Yeah. And I hate to say it, but we handled Venom better than Sam Raimi did.
Yeah, we didn't shoehorn him in at the last second.
Yeah.
Granted, Raimi didn't even want to have Venom in, or probably didn't even care.
I mean, he was forced to have it. I think it would have been better
Venom
if
is so popular. Cool. Have Eddie bond with it, then save him for the fourth movie. That never happened.
I think that would have been fine.
But no, you shoehorn him in the last, like, what, 30 minutes of the movie?
And you choose and you choose Topher Grace? Could find somebody even better?
Yeah.
Who's the genius to cast Topher?
I mean, I don't think he was that big at that time, honestly.
No, I mean, isn't Venom supposed to be big and muscular?
Yeah. I'm not saying Hardy isn't, but he was a really scrawny Venom when he was in the suit, honestly.
Yeah.
At least the the video game kind of had him more built.
Yeah. I never played the Spider-Man 3 video game.
It's a trip, honestly.
Yeah. I know he doesn't show Brock's face. They show Venom's face more, which what they should have done in the movie.
They don't really show Eddie underneath. He's always in like the suit.
Yeah.
The only thing is his voice just sounds too weird.
Yeah. They should have got Hank Azaria to voice Venom or Tony Todd. Or they can't do it now.
Ben Diskin.
Ooh, that'd be good. That'd be cool.
That's who voices him in Spectacular.
I gotta play that Spectacular. I gotta watch Spectacular. I gotta play Spider-Man Dimensions too.
Yeah, Spectacular Spider-Man is like really good. Especially with their version of the Black Suit arc.
Yeah, I'll watch it sometime.
Plus, you have Steve Bloom having a ball being Green Goblin.
Was he as hammy as Defoe?
Yes. Plus, I mean, Itachi is Electro.
We got to go back to Also, got to go back to our Spider-Man podcast. The one with Naruto.
Yeah.
We'll handle Spider-Man 2 better than the game did.
Yeah.
Because I was disappointed with the Spider-Man 2, the game, the story at least. The gameplay was.
I heard that's the issue because they just put Peter to the sideline in favor of Miles.
Yeah, I mean, Miles is not more interesting than Peter. At least that version of Miles.
The only time I find Miles interesting is in Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
Also, that suit he has at the end of Spider-Man 2, god awful.
Yeah, I mean, what if someone takes off his mask and says, "You look just like Miles Morales"?
No, I'm not.
Dude, I can see your dreads. You have the same dreads as he does.
This is why you don't have your hair exposed when wearing a mask.
Yeah, well, that's why I changed his look when as soon as I saw that, I said, "No, you're not wearing that. I don't care. I don't care what you think. You are not wearing that while I'm playing you."
Do you even get to use the anti-venom suit that much before the end?
I don't remember. It's been a long time since I played it. I'm not sure if I'll play it again, though.
And honestly, I don't really see anything changing for the third game.
Now they'll make Miles the main protagonist and Peter a sideline.
And supposedly introducing Silk into the game, too.
Yeah. It's gonna suck. I think it's gonna suck.
Yeah, because we want Peter.
Yeah, I mean, it's like...
It's called Spider-Man, not Miles Morales.
I mean, Miles had his own Spider-Man game where he's the protagonist. That was
actually
fine.
Just glorified DLC as a half-price game.
Yeah. And it was fine for what it was. But I prefer the first Spider-Man is my... If it weren't for Kingdom Hearts 3, that would be my favorite PS4 game.
Yeah.
That or Uncharted 4. My favorite PS2 game is Kingdom Hearts 2. PS3, Batman Arkham City, or Uncharted 2. Uncharted 2.
Ooh, good choices.
PS4, Kingdom Hearts 3, or the first Spider-Man. PS5, probably, Jedi Survivor.
Your PS5 is like got the worst like library of games, honestly.
Yeah, but they've gotten better. I think they're gonna get better.
Well, next year we got some good ones coming out.
Yeah, hopefully. Especially Kingdom Hearts 4. I hope. You know, every time a new Kingdom Hearts new Kingdom Hearts game comes, I say, I hope it's the best game of the series. Every time a new one comes out. You think? You think? Would you play a spin-off game starring Sora's kid? Kingdom Hearts.
Depending how it plays out, maybe.
Like if he's married to Kyrie and he's trying to, and he's his own character. He acts like a mix of Sora and Kyrie.
Oh, you think once we get with more of the MCU, we could have some cafe moments?
Sure, we should have done.
Well, you really couldn't do it in this one because he freezes himself, but like Winter Soldier and Civil War, we could do the Captain America theme.
Yeah.
So let's sure play an order bomb or some ice or brainwash, buddy. You essentially have to yield. I just love having those cafe and pub moments in there.
Yeah. My favorite cafe was the Spider-Man 3. That's why I used it in the Venom arc.
What the heck was that?
Yeah. Peter Parker just danced.
I know, but why?
I'm not sure. We said Naruto Uzumaki just did the same dance for Spider-Man 3. I know, but why? And why is Monkey D. Luffy with him? Because it's a Naruto One Piece crossover. And we said, wait, is this pre the last Naruto? I can't tell if you're joking or not. I'm serious. Yeah. We need to have them at Wano. What?
Maybe Naruto has Clark and Bruce to help.
Yeah. I think we did. Did we do that? I forget.
I don't know.
Maybe later I'll listen to the Wano arc. Next time we're doing MCU, we're doing 2 movies per. Okay? That way it won't.
All right.
That's why I'm planning to do 2 Rockies, because it might take. It might be shorter than we expected.
So what are we gonna do? Iron Man and Hulk next?
Yeah, pretty much.
Where's gonna be Obadiah?
Good question. We might find out in a couple weeks. We'll discuss it in a couple weeks.
Okay.
I'm having the Straw Hat, at least Luffy be Mr. Fantastic, and Nami be an Invisible Woman. Or
so we're having Luffy be the smartest man alive.
Yeah, I know. I know that's not as. We can still have him smart, but be goofy at the same time. Give him
Can he
more
not be
personality.
Krasinski's Reed
No,
Richards?
no. We'll
Who
still
is
give him
the
more.
dumbest guy ever?
Yep. We're gonna still gonna give him Luffy like personality. We'll just make him smart.
So who's gonna be Johnny? Ace?
Yes.
I mean, kind of obvious with the whole fire thing.
Yeah. Or it could be Sabo.
So we're having Sabo and Nami be brother and sister.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
I haven't figured out the Guardians yet. We'll figure it. Maybe Fairy Tail could be the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Can we not do Shelaba as the Silver Surfer?
No, no.
We'll have Norn Rad be the Silver Surfer, honestly.
Or we could do Lawrence Fishburne.
Same character.
I know. I was talking about his voice actor. I thought you were talking about his voice actor.
No, I mean just using the Norn Rad version, which is the main version.
Yeah, we'll use him. And who should be played by? Lawrence Fishburne?
Yes. Because honestly, I don't know any other good voice for him.
No.
That stands out.
I don't either. I disagree with Nostalgia Critic about the Silver Surfer in Fantastic Four 2, where he says Fishburne does not fit the Silver.
He looks fine. I don't know. I thought he looked fine and the voice fit, even if it's not a different person on the board.
Yeah. How about we also
maybe Ant-Man could be Ash?
Yeah, Ash Ketchum. Or should be his ex-wife be May?
Serena.
Okay, Serena, and
so Misty can be Hope.
Yeah.
Gary can be Paxton.
Yeah. And, we can have Pikachu as one of his pets. Add Pikachu as an ant. Ant Pikachu. Get it? How about I was thinking I was thinking when we do in-game, we'll have Naruto see a younger version of Sora see a young Kairi before her pre-serum. We see her planning see her using the serum or something. Now that would work.
By the time she goes back, by the time they went back there, she'd already have taken this serum.
Right. You see, actually, he sees her reacting since she took the serum for the first time. No, that wouldn't work either. It was the 1970s.
Yeah, she probably unfrozen for a bit, then went back in during the 70s.
Yeah. Mike Myers, speaking of Frozen, Mike Myers says he wants to do a Austin Powers 4. I wonder how that's going to work.
Did you see that T-Mobile commercial with him?
Not yet. I want to, though.
Because they actually have Rob Lowe as number 2 in that.
Yeah, and Seth Green back as Scott.
He got his hair back.
I love the first one where he was planning to destroy the world. Then said, "No, we gotta save it because of climate change." And then he said, first we'll save the world, then I'll take over." I just love Dr. Evil. He just loves being evil.
Yeah.
I know he's a parody of a Bond villain, but still.
It's a good parody.
Yeah.
People die.
Yeah. I love when he said sharks with freaking laser beams attached to their heads.
Yeah, wait, two movies for that.
Yeah. Unfortunately, my I don't think Shrek 5 is going to be good.
No.
If
I'm not a fan of like the newer looks for them, honestly.
Me neither. What I said about Toy Story 5, I take it all back after I saw that.
Is it going to actually be funny or not? Because Shrek is like the more raunchy of the two movies.
Yeah. At least Toy Story kept the characters designed. We got to do another Celebrity Jeopardy sometime, like we did that one time.
Yeah.
Only it'll be Sean Connery. It'll be video game Jeopardy. How about we do Sean Connery, Luigi, and it would be would Kratos be a good candidate? God of War Kratos,
work.
huh?
Could work.
Yeah.
Or Sora.
Okay, Sora would be better, cause he could be dumb.
He'd be spouting everything about hearts.
Yeah, and Kyrie. I know he's not obsessed with Kyrie, but not like Hinata is obsessed with Naruto.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, when Ace died, I was about to be in tears. I'm not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
When Neji died, I was like, "That's it." I feel nothing. Why do I feel nothing?
I mean, Neji was an interesting character at first, but
He died just so Naruhito could have.
sidelines, much like every other side character.
Do you know what would be better if Hinata died and it made Neji's character better?
That would be better.
And we're not saying that because we hate Hinata. We're saying
No, it actually makes sense within the story.
Yes.
Because she sacrificed herself for the Branch family.
Yeah. It would have been better.
Do a complete reverse of what their fathers did.
Yeah, and when Hinata died, she tells Sakura to take care of Naruto.
Or I don't think Sakura was even around that area.
No. Yeah, you're right. But she tells Naruto to take care of Sakura. That would have been interesting.
That would have given her character meaning. And been a good send off.
Yeah, she accepted Naruto's relationship with Sakura. But no, we have had that stupid ending. The stupid Cupid. And no, don't get into denial, Narahina fans. Kishi admitted that Neji died because so he could play Cupid. That's how bad he is at writing romance. Um, we'll also do. We also got to do some movies like The Rock with Rogers as Shankara and Naruto as Nick Cage. I still don't know who would be the villain of the podcast yet.
I say Toby Rama.
Okay.
Because honestly, we never really used like him or the other Kages.
Yeah. Um. How? So next week we'll do at least part one of Whole Cake Island.
Right.
Of course, I could change my mind because I changed my mind this week.
Well, this week we really had no idea what we were doing.
Yeah, that's true. But next week I know what I'm doing.
I wonder who's gonna be the Mandarin when we get to Iron Man 3.
Good question.
I mean, both Killian and Ben Kingsley's character.
Yeah. Which Full Metal Alchemist villain will be good?
I don't know, maybe Envy. I mean, the first Envy is Killian.
Yeah.
No, I meant Greed, the first one.
Okay, Greed. You know, I watched a clip of Barry the Chopper in the 2003 anime. He's more scary than the
Really, Brotherhood
Brotherhood.
toned him down.
What?
Brotherhood toned him down.
They said that was Barry the Chopper, but I'm not sure if it was or not.
Was it still Jerry Jewell voicing him?
I don't remember. But he kidnapped Winry. That was the only time I think Winry was kidnapped.
Now, who should Kimberly be?
I don't know.
There's a guy have Kimberly in here somewhere.
Yeah.
Ooh, maybe he's Vanko.
Okay.
Is this gonna be short Ed or is it tall Ed?
Tall Ed.
They thought we're gonna be able to take midget Ed seriously as Iron Man.
No.
I just love all those short jokes they made at Ed's expense.
Yeah, I just love the running gag.
I was waiting to do the Iron Man 2 scene where he finds his looks through his dad's old reels and sees the message he left for him.
Yeah. I thought it was a sweet scene. I liked Iron Man too. I know a lot of people didn't, but I did.
I thought it was okay.
Yeah.
Iron Man 3 is more of a mixed bag, honestly.
Yeah, for me as well.
I just imagine when we get to Endgame seeing Winry in the rescue armor.
Yeah, yeah. We won't include that she's got the girl power. See, we won't include that because I thought it was forced.
Yeah.
Because at least she's not alone. In Infinity War, I thought that was subtle.
Yeah, but you don't really need a girl power scene when you got Captain Marvel right there.
Yeah.
Are
Are
we
we gonna
doing Captain Marvel?
No, no, no. Because I don't want to watch that movie.
Okay, we'll just have her be in Endgame.
Yeah. We'll try to make her interesting and more interesting. I don't know if we could do that though.
Yeah, I don't know. We don't even know who she's gonna be.
Yeah.
Tsunade, maybe?
Sure, maybe. Imagine, imagine drunk Edward Elric in Iron Man 2.
That'd be funny.
It'd be Vic's greatest performance.
Did we say Roy is gonna be War Machine?
I think we, I think I don't know who should. Yeah, we did. I think we did.
Isn't
Roy.
Rhodey a colonel too?
Yeah,
Or is he a corporal?
I think he's a corporal. We'll make him Carl since he's the colonel.
Is that what Ed calls Roy?
Yeah,
Or is that a Metal Gear joke?
I think that was a little bit of both. I gotta play Metal Gear sometime. The last time I played it was with my cousin when I was like 10. Actually, I didn't play him. I watched him play. I was at his house.
Yeah, Axel's the voice of Raiden in the second game.
Axel?
Yeah, Quentin Flynn.
Okay. Get it memorized. I wish Kyrie said that in Kingdom Hearts 3 instead of very memorized.
Boo, can't even get the line right.
Yeah. Kyrie lacks screen time, yet she still has she has more of a personality than that Hyuga girl.
Yep.
That's sad. I mean, Kyrie's a good character in it.
Like, she had more personality in the first game than Hinata.
And she was asleep
for 2/3 of that game.
Yeah. And we want to save her.
Now I really want to do how it should have ended the last.
Yeah. But I doubt they watch that movie.
Right.
Was it a box office bomb or was it a success? I don't know.
I've heard different things. But I think according to James, it was the most of their money was off pre-sale tickets that were complete lies.
Yeah, and no, I don't think anybody came back. I think Batman versus Superman worse had a worse comeback. Man, that movie was so dull. I couldn't believe it.
It was more confusing than boring.
Yeah.
The thing is like, what the hell is even happening here?
Oh, the Martha scene. Why did you say that name?
Then somehow Palpatine returned is become like the most memed thing ever.
Yeah.
I feel bad for Oscar Isaacs having to say that.
You know,
You can tell by looking at him, like, why do I have to say this?
I mean, somehow Palpatine has returned. We don't know how. What the fuck? Pardon my language. And you know, Ben Affleck was like, why do you felt that line was stupid?
I think Cavill might have thought that was stupid too.
Yeah. I thought he was okay as Superman, but
No, I feel he was a great Superman. They just underused him.
Yeah. And I'm not a fan of Snyder's Superman. I prefer the Boy Scout version.
Yeah, I prefer the Boy Scout optimistic Superman, but Corn Sweat was.
Yeah, and Reeves.
How any Superman is.
Yeah, like when I like George Newbern said, "I'm not the man who killed Lex Luthor. I wish to heaven that I was, but I'm not." Because that's who Superman is.
Yeah. Superman versus the Elite showed why him being the way he is a good thing.
Yeah, I think you could say, "Oh, but he killed Zod in Superman 2." No,
Which version? Which version do you say that in?
The Donner version or the original?
No, the Donner version. He sends him back in the Phantom Zone.
Yeah, I don't think they really care about Superman. They just care about great action scenes and nothing more.
But he killed Joker in Injustice. Yeah, that's a different universe.
Yeah. Well, I think I'm gonna head out. Okay, that was fun.
See you next week.
Yep. Peace out.